Welcome back to Stop the Cat Podcast, episode 31. We're in a different setting. Obviously, we have no Hayden now. We got new chairs, different setup. We got some mics.
Yeah, different vibe. We're back. Took last year off, but we're back and we're really trying to revive the podcast and see what we can do with it. As Matt stated, Hayden's not here. He's back at school, but Matt and I are going to really make an effort to try and keep this thing going, see what we have in the future with this, and bring in some new kind of content and new different topic ideas going forward. So I'm looking forward to it. We put a lot of work into, getting this whole setup done and, really trying to make the most out of this podcast. So, yeah, we're just looking forward to seeing what we can do with it. And I think, I really think that, if we stay consistent with things and, we kind of improve upon just really staying consistent. Like previous years, we've had to stop at the end of the summer because of, going back to school, other commitments and stuff. But I really want to take a shot at this.
But we dropped out. We dropped out of school for this. So this is our full-time job now.
Not a full-time job, but definitely something we're going to put a lot of time into and trying to make the most out of it.
It's fair.
I'm just going in circles, but yeah, we can kind of move on from that. A big way that we're actually trying to change kind of our demographic and our topics is bringing in more talks about sports betting specifically. That's been something that Matt and I have been pretty passionate about the past couple of years. So I think there's no better way to start that than by having a betting recap of just the past week, because it has been a pretty, I would say, above average.
Yeah, I mean, week 0, 1 for betting on college football.
Yeah.
So that's obviously a plus.
Definitely. And yeah, we had a parlay if you want to go ahead and read it out.
I had the parlay up. It was over 65.5 for the UNLV game. Kansas minus 13.5, which hit. Western Kentucky minus 9.5.
Yeah.
And then Hawaii, I took plus 7.5, but you were being a greedy bitch, and you took Hawaii to win, and then Hawaii did win.
On the island.
So, I mean, plus 723 for me. I don't even know, probably plus a rack.
Plus
for
1,000, yeah.
But, week 0, you started off college football, fall weather,
We
1 for
cashed,
1.
yeah.
And we cashed.
Week 0, it's always one of those things where it's, if not the greatest games, but we're able to make a little bread going into actual week 1 last week with some games. So as we continue, we'll have more on this week 1 college football. Some of our picks, kind of just going over game by game. Another betting recap from last week is the Tour Championship, the PGA Tour Championship. I cashed a Tommy Fleetwood to win ticket at 14-1. I had a boost on it, made it 21-1. So that was definitely very. I was worried up until the last hole when he was up 2 or 3 strokes, I think, and he was able to get it done, win his first PGA Tour event, and going into the weekend, I said he's been playing good golf, and I really think that this could be the weekend where he doesn't actually choke and crumble in the end. And
What were the final odds on it?
2150 because I had a
2150.
boost, yeah.
And they kept trying to give you money, cash out,
Yeah,
and
the
you kept
cash
saying
out,
no.
yeah. I mean, I've learned from the past in these cash out situations, like I always think like just take the cash out because the last thing I want is to end up with zero
Be a
money.
winner.
but
Cash out means you're a winner, but it also means like then it wins and you're like, oh man, I
yeah,
didn't.
you miss out on the opportunity of actually winning the slip. So I was happy with that, and like I said, I was nervous up until the last 2 holes probably. So yeah, that's really, we'll probably have a betting recap kind of every episode. Or the goal with the podcast is probably to have at least 1 episode a week, if not 2, if we're able to. So, and that will kind of go throughout the football season. Obviously, week 1 college football is this weekend. We're starting with that, but NFL starts next weekend, so we'll have a lot to talk about next week. So maybe 2 episodes next week. But yeah, let's just get it started with college football week 1. We got a lot of ranked matchups, got a lot of big games. Obviously, it's a new season. You know, we're trying to figure out what the narratives are of each team, trying to figure out, you know, how the preseason rankings are actually going to reflect on the field. But I think we can just go ahead and get started with the biggest game of the week. Number 1 Texas is going to Ohio State. I believe Ohio State's a 1.5 point.
2.5.
2.5 point.
Yeah, 2.5.
Favorite, and the total is 47.5. I guess before we get into that, week by week we're gonna have around 5 games that we're highlighting. We have to make a pick on, and then we're also gonna have our lock of the week that will all go towards our records that we'll end up keeping track of and keeping you guys posted on what our records are looking like going through the season. But so to start, this is obviously 1 versus 3 game. Texas is ranked number 1, Ohio State number 3. Yeah, what are we thinking here? What was your analysis? Then I'll go into kind of my pick for this game.
So last year when I was starting to get into like football,
Yeah,
and obviously I have a lot of friends that are Ohio State fans. Watching Ohio State, I was like, this team's gross.
Yeah.
And like a lot of times I'll watch teams, I'll be like, all right, why is their defense playing like this? Or like this quarterback kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like Ohio State was like gross. Obviously they won the championship last year.
Yep.
And I'm thinking just a little bit on my opinion and stats. And I wrote some stats here, and I was kind of blown away by this. I know like you play bad teams in the beginning of the year, but it says Ohio State allowed 10.3 points per game last year.
Yeah.
Like, that's insanely low. And then I was thinking, like, bro, Ohio State's home.
Yeah.
Right? Like, Texas, I know they're the 1 seed, whatever, rankings.
Arch Manning.
Like, I'm not even big into Arch Manning either. But I'm just thinking, looking at Ohio State coming in, home, they're off of a championship.
Yeah.
Every time I've watched Ohio State, I've been blown away. And, this was another stat. I'm glad I even looked down at my paper. They're 67-5 in the last 5 years at home.
Yeah.
Like, I get it's like they could play terrible teams at home and like boost that record.
Yeah.
But only 5 losses.
Yeah.
So I just think them being at home is an incredible thing, and I think they're winning. And I took them at -2.5. They're winning by
Ohio State -2.5. Matt's play for this game. I do actually like that Ohio State. You said 10 point what? How many points?
10.3.
Yeah, 10.3. They allowed 10.3 points per game. So that kind of transitions into my pick. I'm glad we didn't have the same pick. I'm taking the under 47.5. Both have new starting quarterbacks against elite defenses. Obviously, you just said Ohio State let up 10 points a game last year. Texas has a great defense as well. The under has hit in the last 9 out of 12 Texas games and 4 out of the 5 of Texas's last road games. Obviously, that's last year, but it kind of just shows you that how these teams play, especially in an early season game where it's a 1 versus 3 matchup. They're trying to play a tighter game. They're playing more conservative football. Obviously, Ohio State is always going to have the firepower, but I think Texas is going to be able to neutralize that on defense. And then Texas it's going to be hard to go into Ohio State and, really put up an offensive battle. So I think they're going to try and run the ball, try and manage the clock, and really just keep it at a lower score. Like, they're not going to try and, they're not going to try and allow Ohio State to, rattle them defensively. So they're going to try and run the ball, and they're going to kill clock. And as much as that kind of sucks to take an under on a 1 versus 3 matchup, it's early in the season. Like I said, 2 new starting quarterbacks, elite defenses. I'm taking the under.
Yeah, I didn't even look at the over-under. 47.5 seems like really high.
I mean, it's college football.
I get that, but I feel like even these top teams, the first game, and I need to go and see if this is true, but I feel like the first game, they always start out slow.
Definitely. And especially, like I said, like the defense is there. It usually takes the offense a few weeks to really get flowing. So I think for 2 highly ranked teams with this much talent, especially defensively, it's going to be a low-scoring, not as entertaining game, but still a good game and a close game in the end.
It could be entertaining, a close, low-scoring
game. Yeah, a little
game.
24-20 action. Cash the under. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that play.
All right, so Matt was on Ohio State -2.5. I'm on the under 47.5 for the first game. The next game we have at night on Saturday, it's the Battle of Death Valley. LSU is going into Clemson, number 9 LSU at number 4 Clemson. What do you got here, Matt?
I took number 9 beating number 4 Clemson, and I took their spread.
Okay.
Because I'm fine with they lose by a field goal. It's plus 3.5.
I agree.
I feel like that's giving them a little leeway, so I don't get stabbed in the heart when it's a game-winning field goal by Clemson. So I like plus 3.5 LSU. I think their offense is just like what they're known for. And then I looked up their quarterback Garrett, and he passed for over 4,000 yards last year.
Garrett Nussmeier, he's a stud.
So I mean, and I'm biased. I don't really like Clemson. So just with that going into it, I think plus 3.5 is a fair bet. I do think they're gonna win
outright,
but I feel like the value's at plus 3.5.
Definitely,
because they could lose a close one, and you still cash out.
Yeah, I'm also on LSU plus 3.5 for my pick for this game. LSU got a lot better through the portal on both sides of the ball. Obviously, like Matt said, Garrett Nussmeier, their quarterback, he's in Heisman watch. I think him and Cade, quarterback for Clemson, are both around 9-1 Heisman. But yeah, as Matt said, LSU is known for their explosive offense. They're going to be able to put points on the board quickly. And while Clemson has more of an experienced roster that has played together and has the home field advantage, LSU, I think, just has the talent here. And it is going to be tough to go into Clemson and win this game, but I think no matter what, they're not losing by more than a field goal if they don't end up winning outright. So I think at plus 3.5, you get that field goal insurance, but I think LSU could outright win this game.
Yeah, I agree. So far we agreed, so there's no arguing, which kind of sucks.
Yeah. But, yeah, and I think Clemson is going to win the ACC. I still think they're a great team. It's just SEC, ACC. Clemson's obviously home, but I still think LSU goes in there and at least keeps it close, if not wins the game outright. The next game we have here is Virginia Tech, unranked Virginia Tech versus number 13 South Carolina. It's a 7.5-point spread favoring South Carolina. It is on a neutral field in Atlanta, but what were your thoughts on this game?
So looking at this first, I think South Carolina is going to win, but obviously they're minus a good amount, so I can't take that. So then I'm looking at minus 7.5. Wow, that's more than a touchdown. I would love if the line was minus 6.5. I love an alt spread, but after looking at it for a while, I didn't realize experienced defense. They have 10 returning defensive starters, South Carolina. I'm not big on Virginia Tech, so I was like, I never like taking more than a touchdown in that situation, but I took minus 7.5 South Carolina.
South Carolina minus 7.5, and I'm glad this is our first thing we don't agree on. I'm on Virginia Tech plus 7.5. I think just having that touchdown insurance just is better for my mental health watching the game. But I just think that Virginia Tech is an undervalued team, and they thrive as an underdog. They don't necessarily always win outright as an underdog, but I think they're going to keep the game close. South Carolina's offense has struggled with being consistent, especially at protecting their quarterback. I know Sellers is their quarterback, and he's a Heisman contention, but I think Virginia Tech's defense is going to keep them in the game and keep the game close. So, yeah, I think Virginia Tech plus 7.5, keep it within a touchdown, make it an entertaining game, going into the fourth quarter. And, yeah, we'll kind of see. Also, I just think it's early in the season, right? Obviously Vegas is making these lines based on what they think, but we really haven't seen these new teams play. So, anything's up in the air. And I think if Virginia Tech, starting their season off against a ranked opponent, if they can go make a statement, that can really project their stock going forward. So I feel like Virginia Tech knows how big of a game this could be. And I just think defensively, if they can stop South Carolina's offense, they can make it a game and keep it close and potentially win outright.
Yeah, I was hoping the line would have been minus 6.5, and I think in a world where I'm placing a lot of money, I think I'm doing the alt spread.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
because I'll take the other point for probably minus like close to 200.
Yeah, I don't think it would be that much, but I still think
170.
Yeah, I still think that
I would rather take that.
Getting that touchdown insurance rather than having to win by 8 or more.
Like, that's a heartbreak, and if that happens, I think I might smash my head against a wall.
All right, the next game we have is on Sunday as well. It's number 6 Notre Dame at number 10 Miami. Carson Beck's debut in Miami. Matt, what do we have here?
So I like Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Obviously, last year doesn't matter, but they made it to the championship last year, lost to Ohio State. I think Notre Dame they're always known for their defense, but they're an all-around good team, which is why they're ranked 6.
Yeah.
But it's not really about Notre Dame, why I'm picking Notre Dame minus 2.5.
Yeah.
It's more that I think, like, F you to Carson Beck.
Yep.
He's had success in his career, right? He won the SEC. He's had success, but he's coming to a new team.
Yeah.
And the first game, new team, I don't even care. They are home.
Yeah.
I don't even care about that. I just think he isn't going to be able to show out. And I think, not that the pressure is getting to him, because it doesn't really matter. It's the first game of the season. But I don't think he's going to live up to it against Notre Dame's defense. And I just don't believe in Carson Beck.
Yeah, I mean, there's a big difference between playing with talent from Georgia versus Miami.
So, and I'm taking them minus 2.5. When I saw minus 2.5, I like that. Like, win by a field goal.
Yeah, I'm also on Notre Dame minus 2.5. We're kind of agreeing here.
Yeah, I definitely thought you would be the same on that one.
Like Matt said, Notre Dame's defense, I think, is going to shut down Miami's offense. They're not going to be able to stop the run game either. Jeremiah Love, who also is a sleeper Heisman pick, the running back for Notre Dame, I think he's going to run all over them. And it's going to be a statement game after coming off last year, losing the national championship. Notre Dame's going to show that, hey, we made it to the national championship last year. We're here to play. We're not losing to Carson Beck in Miami. Even though it's on the road in Miami, I still think it's going to be a statement win for Notre Dame. And, start off with a ranked win definitely will help that. So, yeah, that's it for that game.
Yeah, we agree.
The last game that we're highlighting, this is kind of it's an unranked matchup, but it's still some headlines. It's TCU at UNC. This is a Monday, one only Monday game. It's Bill Belichick's UNC debut, so that's what makes it kind of a headline. What are your thoughts on this game?
My pick, and for all of these, I did the spread. I didn't do any over-under. I mean, you only did one over-under.
Yeah,
you did the first game.
Yeah.
But I have TCU minus 3.5. And I don't even know much about TCU, but it's more about the fact that I don't think UNC brought in enough talent.
Yeah.
And I think their defense lacks. And I think, honestly, that the line is like this because of Bill Belichick.
I kind of do agree. I think, it would be closer to maybe 6.5, maybe a touchdown favorite if it wasn't like, oh, Bill Belichick.
Like, I don't think Bill Belichick being the coach
is going to
change how UNC is. UNC has never been but recently hasn't been a good football team.
Yeah. So some stats I have: TCU went 4-2 on the road last year. So if you're saying, oh, UNC, it's a home, their home opener. Bill Belichick's the coach. He's going to change the culture. TCU has had success last year on the road. And they also are bringing back multiple starters, averaged 33.5 points per game last season. And I think against this UNC team, they're really going to be able to the spread, I think, is close because it's like the question mark of what Bill Belichick is going to bring to this program. Maybe he can turn it around, into a successful program. But I think TCU has shown success. I just think TCU is gonna cover that 3.5, but maybe even more than that, probably like a touchdown or double digits. So.
Yeah, and maybe Bill Belichick's in his head because everyone's going at his girlfriend for being so young.
Yeah.
So maybe he's not going to be locked in.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think
I just don't believe
it will just be an interesting one, seeing how Bill Belichick is in the college football setting.
Yeah.
Kind of just transitioning from the NFL to college football.
I mean, he has to be different. It's going at people who are doing this as their profession and then kids.
Yeah. All right. Next, we're going to go into our lock of the week. So we're going to, for each week, we're going to have a lock of the week, we're going to have a loaded parlay, and we're going to have a lotto ticket. So a lotto parlay. like I said, the lock of the week is also going to go towards our record. So, Matt, why don't you start us off with what is your lock of the week?
So my lock of the week.
If you had to make one bet.
And it was the first thing we talked about today. Yeah. I got it for minus 120. I think Ohio State wins. I don't see a world where Texas
Ohio
wins.
State money line, lock of the week.
I'm big into that. I think them being at home, place is going to be bumping.
Yep.
Their hype, even just the culture of winning a national championship next year, place is going to be rocking.
Defending their turf.
They need it. Not they need it, but it's a thing. Like, you win a championship, you're kind of, it's the season's moving along.
Yeah.
Like from last season.
100%.
I think home field advantage just stands for itself, and I think Ohio State would be my lock of the week.
They have a freshman quarterback starting, but you think that just the team.
No, I think the team. I think the team culture. Right now is at an all-time high.
Gotcha. All right, Matt's lock of the week: Ohio State money line. So no Arch Manning, no Texas.
No.
Not buying into the number one hype. All right, my lock of the week is Alabama minus 13.5 going into Florida State. But I think Alabama is just in early season. Let's make a statement, and they usually crush teams in this spot. I think they're physically mismatched in the trenches. Their defense is going to take over Florida State's offense. There's a chance that Florida State scores 10 or less points. So I think Alabama it might be a low-scoring game because Florida State does also have a good defense. But I think Alabama is just gonna cover the 13.5. And yeah, it's gonna be a statement game where it's gonna be like, this is Alabama, Florida State, obviously 2 years ago they went 13-0. Last year they started off, or they had a bad season where they were 2-10. So I know they had a transfer quarterback from Boston College, I believe, but I just think Alabama is gonna go in and make a statement and say, Florida State, you're not legit, and Alabama belongs. So those are our lock of the week: Ohio State money line, Alabama minus 13.5. Let's start off 2-0 with the lock of the weeks. Going off that, we're gonna have just recap or go over our loaded parlay. You want to go over yours first? This is around.
I was gonna say you could explain what that even means.
You can explain it, yeah.
Oh, but like the lock, obviously we're looking at like even money, placing a lot of money on that. Yeah. That's the lock. Loaded is more around like plus a rack, maybe pay for drinks and food when you go out.
Yep.
But the lottery is something where like, wow, this is a one-time thing that I might hit in my life.
Yeah.
So for my loaded, I got it at plus 1,000, 1054 to be exact. Yeah. And I'll go quick with it, but I was excited with this one.
Yeah.
Well, my first one, and you're gonna be like, what? Like that is how you started off? Penn State versus Nevada.
Yeah.
Right? I have them minus 44.5.
Yep.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
And so many points, 44.5. Like, how is that even a line?
Uh-huh.
Penn State is a fraud against big teams. But you know what they love doing?
What?
They love the headlines playing shitters, right?
Yeah.
Right? Places rocking, Penn State, all the Penn State girls and guys.
It's at Penn State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 100%. Yeah, it's at Penn State.
Yeah.
It's funny, I said I'm 100%, then I had to look. I was 98% before that. But yeah, it's at Penn State, places rocking, everyone's back at school. They're like, we are, right? They're going crazy. Oh my God, wait, what was they cover big spreads 60% of the time under James Franklin. James Franklin just loves that.
Yeah.
And he's not just taking his starters out
until
late. Like, he's going to bully Nevada. And 44.5 isn't even like, they played Delaware. I think they won 63-0.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they just bully bad teams. So that's my first one. I took a while for that, but I looked at that and I was like, I love that.
Chicken.
LSU plus 3.5. I've talked about it. I think LSU's offense is just gonna dominate. Not dominate, but they're gonna put it to Clemson.
Keep it a close game, yeah.
South Carolina we've talked about, but I have them at minus 6.5.
Okay.
6.5 in this. Win by a touchdown, not the minus 7.5. What the spread usually is.
Yep.
And then I have Notre Dame minus 2.5, what we talked about. So that's my 4 legs around a rack plus a rack. Not bad. That's my loaded. I'm confident in each one of these.
A little 4-legger loaded parlay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna go over my loaded. Some similar legs. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I included my lock in there. I included Alabama minus 13.5. Just went over it. Statement game. Just a gap in talent, and the defense is just going to not allow Florida State to get anything going. I also have Tennessee minus 13.5. They're playing Syracuse. I think they have an explosive offense, and I think they cover 2 touchdowns easily. I have LSU plus 7.5, just in case they don't cover the field goal. They're not losing by more than a touchdown. Too much talent to be blown out. Even though they are on the road, they're playing in a tough place in Clemson. Just too much talent. They're gonna come to compete, and they're gonna make it a good game. And then last leg, just Notre Dame straight up money line. We kind of went over that. I don't think Notre Dame's going in Miami and losing that game. So you can get that at plus 1090. And that's my loaded parlay. We can get into the interesting one, the juicy one, the lotto. This one.
And it's funny because of what you just said, it's going to go complete opposite.
Gotcha.
So
I don't know what that means, but.
Well, you'll see in a second. So with the lotto,
yep.
Like there's different ways you could go about this. Mm-hmm. You could do 10 legs of like minus 2, 300, something like that. Or you could do 4 legs, 3 legs of something higher up.
Yeah.
I feel like going into this, you have a better chance of doing a 4-legger rather than doing 10 to 12. Oh, that has to hit.
Yeah, because we don't know enough. A team that's like, minus 300, like that's not
like everyone thinks it has to hit. All right, put a minus 1,000s until you can't breathe and see if that hits.
Yeah, exactly.
There's going to be an upset, right? So going into this, and you're going to laugh again for my first one, but so you know how I was talking about Penn State minus a fuck ton, right? Now I'm doing the complete opposite. Kansas, who helped us out this weekend, minus 13.5. I have them versus Wagner, FBS versus FCS, right? I have Wagner plus 46.5.
Okay.
Right? And my only reason is this is FBS, FCS. I think Kansas is going to beat them up and take their starters out. I don't think Kansas has a reputation to want to just destroy on Wagner.
Okay.
And that's so many points. Like it's 46.5.
46.5.
So I got Wagner plus 46.5. Second leg, I got Colorado to win. They're plus 158. I just think they're at home. I think Deion's going to do his thing. I've always liked Colorado. I like the leg.
Yeah.
Then Ohio State has been my lock. That's money line. I didn't even do the spread. Just win. Just win by 1.
Yep.
Win. And then this is when it goes opposite. Because right now you're like, dude, all these are like even money. How are you going to get it for plus 4,700? 4,739 to be exact. But
let's hear it.
You were like in Tennessee. Let me get Syracuse at plus 440.
Okay.
Let me get Syracuse at plus 440.
Gotcha.
I'm going through it. I'm looking at it. And I'm like, I don't think Tennessee is like, what are they ranked?
24th, I believe.
24th. Yeah. Looking at like them compared to like the top dogs, I was like, I don't think they stack up. I was like, if there's going to be an upset at all, like a big upset, I think Syracuse is the team.
Gotcha.
So I put Syracuse in there, and let me tell you, really bumps that thing up. Really bumps that thing up.
What were they by themselves?
Plus 440.
Gotcha.
But when you do 3 even monies, plus 440.
Yeah, that's how you get the chicken range.
Yeah, chicken. So I like that over 12 heavy favorites.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, that's a 4-legger, lotto.
And I put real money on that.
It's funny. It's funny that like out of all the games, it becomes like, damn, you're taking Syracuse and I'm really on Tennessee. So that'll be one to look out for.
You took Tennessee minus what?
13.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns. It's at Tennessee too, I believe. All right, here's my lotto. To start, I don't know if I want to do this every week, but I kind of just did it because it's my lock of the week. Alabama minus 13.5's in there. We've already went over that. Should I? Is that something where we don't want to?
What?
Like, because I just said lock of the week. All right, boom, that's automatically going to my loaded.
You don't need automatically. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Before you go, I realized, because I was big on Syracuse. I think Syracuse is pulling off the upset, and I can't wait until next podcast. They're gonna win, and I'm gonna be able to flaunt.
Yeah.
Right.
Ranked win too, even though it's 24.
24, it's still a ranked win.
Yeah.
Syracuse recorded 28 turnovers in 2024, ranking among top 25 nationally.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm like looking at Syracuse. I'm like, this isn't a schmuck team.
No.
Right. It's not like they're versing ranked team, it's like no shot.
Yeah.
And 440 for college football is a lot.
Yeah.
So looking at that, I was like,
but it's week 1. What upsets are going to happen? And you're calling your shot there.
That's my shot.
Syracuse.
There's going to be an upset that we're like, wow, and it's going to be Syracuse.
Gotcha. Bold take. My lotto ticket of the week. Like I said, Alabama minus 13.5. That's my lock of the week. I'm riding with Alabama. LSU money line. So that's like what, plus 150, I think. Screw the points. They're going into Clemson. They're taking that game. Here's similar to your Penn State one. SMU minus 48.5.
Oh my god.
48.5. But here's it's not even analysis, it's just a straight up fact. It's obviously a very huge spread, but I think SMU can 60 ball this team if they wanted to. They're playing East Texas A&M. Ever heard of them?
East Texas?
East Texas A&M. No.
They mix together schools?
Neither have I. It's their first season in the D1 collegiate football.
So what were they before? You got
I believe they were... Don't ask.
Got it.
Don't know why you asked me that question. You
That's completely on me. That is completely on me. I put you in a bad spot.
Yeah, I was just going.
Looks bad on camera.
I was going through East Texas A&M's website, and it was like,
let me take it
officially now, first season Division 1, and because I saw 48.5, and I know SMU's a good team. I think they're ranked 16th. They're going to be up there in the ACC this year, but I saw 48.5, and I saw East Texas A&M, and I was like, I've never heard of that. Look them up. They say first season as D1, and I was like, it's a no-brainer.
They have 5,700 undergrad.
Okay, I don't know what that does.
I was more just saying, like, wow, that's really low.
Yeah, I mean, it's a small school, but first season as D1 football program, they're just out there to play a game against SMU.
And was it 48.5?
48.5.
Bro, like, when you get to that number...
SMU's no joke. They're 16th in the nation.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's all going to come down to how much beating is that SMU going to put on them.
I don't even think. I think they can pull the starters and they could still.
Really? I guess.
Still hang 60 ball up there.
I guess, bro, their second and third string are going to be better than
East Texas's
first strings.
Yeah. So we'll see about that. That's kind of just a shot in the dark.
You're going to be
but it's a lotto. It's a lotto.
You're going to be watching that. It's 21-0. You're like, come on, hurry up.
My next leg is TCU money line. Just screw the points again. I like TCU. No shot Belichick. It's not no shot, but I don't think Belichick's gonna find much success this year in UNC. And like I said, TCU had a good record on the road last year, put up some points. So TCU's getting the win there. And my last leg, got to add some juice, just like you had your Syracuse. Virginia Tech money line. South Carolina.
And what do you get that at?
I think it was like plus 250, around there, plus 240. There's a reason the spread is only 7.5. Like South Carolina's 13th in the country, but it's a neutral location. I believe it's in Atlanta, and like I said, it's a statement game. You know, if Virginia Tech is gonna come out here and want to actually compete on a national level, this is the first game of the season. This is where you show we belong. So that's my that's my lotto. You can get that at plus 48, 42.
Wow, we were really close in the odds. Very close.
Yeah.
Like, kind of weirdly close.
But yeah, that's why, I had a 5-legger, you had a 4-legger. Obviously, that Syracuse plus 400 really.
Yeah, 440.
Really juices you.
Yeah.
But,
I placed that. I sprinkled $5 to win 241.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
All right, but that's really it for you have dog of the week?
Yeah, I have a dog of the week. I've already mentioned it in one of my legs, but it's Colorado.
Colorado's your dog of the week?
Dog of the week. They are a dog.
They're home.
They're home.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I don't really see them losing to Georgia Tech.
Gotcha. My dog of the week is Virginia Tech. Like I said, statement game. If you really want to compete, want to have a good year, you got to start off strong. You got to beat the best. So taking down South Carolina would be a good way to start off that season. So yeah, that was it for our college football picks segment. Next week, we will, I guess, recap those picks and also talk
all of them lose.
Talk some NFL. But I think I don't know. We kind of just have to feel it out and just see like how much college football are we talking, how much NFL? Because I feel like NFL we have a much more of a grasp for.
Yeah, but when college football starts,
like
to get popping, and we start watching it,
we'll know who our guys are, who our teams are.
Yeah, because in the beginning, it's kind of
everyone.
We're not in the clubhouse.
Calls. Yeah,
we don't know.
We're not at camp.
We don't know what freshman has been going out late at night, getting hammered, and playing terrible in practice,
and who's been well rested and putting work in.
Yeah,
yeah. So we gotta feel that out. We gotta feel the teams out. But week 1 college football, we're all excited. Some great games this weekend, and I'm looking forward to watching them.
It's wild. It's already starting. I'm telling you, this summer has flown by.
Flew by. So, but once
flew by. Low-key, I think both work.
Both could work.
Could work.
Flew by. This summer flew by. This summer had flown by.
Flew by is definitely more correct.
Yeah. We don't got to get stuck on that. But yeah, I think this is just what I was thinking. Next week, probably like Monday, Tuesday, we record, recapping the games, recapping, everything happened in college football. Mm-hmm. Then we start ripping NFL futures. And then we record again, maybe Wednesday again. And then we rip college football, NFL picks.
Okay.
I'm cool with it. I feel like that will work best. So,
yeah. But I'm cool with that.
We'll kind of feel it out, see how this even turns out. Obviously posting clips and stuff. So yeah, that's it for college football. Let's move on. And as we've done in the past in Stop the Cap, we've always had like these different segments that, kind of get to just talk about some of our favorite things. We've had drafts, we've had brackets. So some of these are kind of coming back from the previous Stop the Cap episodes. And yeah, let's just get into it. Our first thing that we're going to be doing is a starting 5 draft. So this is going to be just a draft. We're calling it the starting 5. We get 5 picks. And this week's topic is wing flavors. We didn't really decide how do we want to go first.
I think we do a little rock, paper, scissors.
And then we just go alternate every episode.
Yeah.
You'll keep track of that.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Also, are we going to be able to cross these out so we're not saying the same thing over again, or you think we're intellectual people that know?
I have everything in my notes. I'll just like delete stuff as it goes or whatever. I mean, I don't think it'll be that hard to...
No, I think we're smart enough.
Yeah, because like if it's like a...
We could raw dog life.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
All right. You know how to play?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Never lost ever. All right, so I got first pick.
Also, I didn't even put my notes on there. I have my phone, so... Go ahead. Right. Matt with the first pick of the wing flavor draft. Here we go.
First pick, go with a classic. You can't go wrong with it, Buffalo.
Taking Buffalo off the board. That was... I
feel like that's the Wemby. That's the LeBron.
The Wemby. All right, Buffalo is the first pick.
That's the Cooper flag.
There you go.
Yeah.
That kind of leaves me in a tough spot because obviously I want... And it's not a snake, so...
How many wing flavors did you write down just to be, like,
15.
safe? Okay, I'm around that. 12.
Gotcha.
And when you were looking at wing flavors, did you, like, get to the point where you're like, wow, there's really not that many wing flavors? It just goes, like, jalapeno, lime, ranch sandwich.
Just a lot of schmucks. What? Yeah.
That's a wing flavor?
I'm going to go
bacon ice cream.
I'm going to go with garlic parm.
Okay. I had that high up, but I was not picking that with my first 2 picks. So, like, I'm cool with it.
Yeah. You think that was a reach?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm excited to see where you go next. Because I was going to try and block you.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Because garlic parm, bro, you get a bad garlic parm. I've tasted some garlic parms where it's like,
so we're doing this
where they sauce gardening.
So we're doing we're doing average of this flavor. We're not doing like the best. Because I feel like as a whole, and hopefully people can agree with me here.
I guess you are right.
Hopefully people agree with me. It's like you can't judge it just because I had a bad.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. So that was completely rude on me.
So you can't just
completely rude.
I've had a bad buffalo too before.
No, you haven't. Gotcha. I actually have.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The best.
Yeah, like it should
because that's how it should be the best.
Yeah.
But I've had good garlic parms.
Yeah, I feel like garlic parm is like it's a good wing flavor.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree. I had it top 3,
gotcha. All right,
not 1 or 2.
let's see. I think I know where you're going here.
Barbecue.
Yeah. That was gonna be
Specifically, my favorite's honey barbecue.
Yeah.
Favorite's honey barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
But any barbecue, it hits. Dip that in ranch. Dip that in blue cheese. It flows. Get it all over my face.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't, because the more I think about it, like, I feel like barbecue is just such people are gonna get mad at this. I think it's pretty childish. I feel like obviously barbecue sauce is
Childish?
good. Yeah, like
Barbecue's childish?
a little. Like, it's the ketchup of wing flavors. Because it's
No.
like people who don't want a little heat. And
Bro, you could go hot barbecue.
no, obviously, but like a honey barbecue is just like a barbecue. It's just like
Bro, I feel like barbecue.
It's a sauce of sauce.
Barbecue is like the most classic, other than buffalo. Like, you're out grilling. If someone's making wings, they're probably making barbecue.
I guess. I'm just more so saying, like, barbecue's good. Don't get me wrong, but I just see like kids get barbecued a lot, and I just feel like
so you're watching kids eat wings a lot.
Not kids. All right, I'm just like, people in general are getting barbecue, and it's like, I don't know. It's never like my top pick. Like, it's obviously good.
So
it's
you were not.
good.
When would you have picked barbecue? Like,
No,
could I have
barbecue
waited?
was going to be a strategic. Also, I hate that this is going down.
Yeah,
but
just
we're
buy a
gonna
new
we're gonna
one.
have to deal with it.
If I didn't pick barbecue right here, would you have picked barbecue?
No, because I'm gonna be happy with my next pick.
Because I reached a little. I was trying to be strategic. I picked buffalo first because I was like, you're not gonna pick barbecue.
I think those top 3 are like unanimous.
Yeah,
no?
I had my list. I had barbecue 1, buffalo 2, garlic parm 3.
Gotcha. Well, my next one, and I'm kind of stuck because I don't know which one I'm just gonna go. My second pick, I'm going lemon pepper. I feel like that
was my 4.
yeah, that is I don't know. I feel like garlic parm, lemon pepper, like, that's just such a unique wing. Like, you're getting wings, you're getting that.
And
it's
I know we're not
specific to
talking.
wings.
We're not talking about bad ones. We're talking about the best. But
Here we go.
no, I'm just saying. Probably the worst wing I've ever had is a really wet lemon pepper that it tastes like I'm just squeezing lemons in my eyes.
Yeah. No, I agree. A bad lemon pepper.
I don't know
can be
why
bad.
they do that.
I don't know why we keep going back
Sorry,
to the worst.
Just had a nightmare real quick.
Yeah.
But lemon pepper are good. I had it at 4. So right now we're kind of in agreement.
I mean, this is.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, wow.
Yeah.
All right, so you got garlic parm and lemon pepper on your squad. I got barbecue and buffalo.
Like, I feel like I got more of the and you got just like the classics, which is fine.
Okay.
It's like debating like Jordan versus LeBron. Like, LeBron is.
You can't just make everything an analogy. All right. I'm up. This is definitely a reach, but I need it on my team.
Yeah,
that's kind of how I feel.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't think you're picking this next or the next turn, and you might not even pick it in the draft.
I don't even think it's gonna be on my list if you're saying it like this.
All right. Any sweet chili, sweet and sweaty type of vibe, whatever they call it at whatever restaurant bar you go to.
I had like I had sweet chili and sweet and spicy as 2 separate things. So
Got it. I had it at the
What
same.
do you want it to be called?
I mean, sweet and sweaty, sweet chili. I feel like are the
spicy?
I feel like the same.
I feel like you just resort to sweet and sweaty because that's like what they call it at a place you go to a lot. But like a sweet and spicy or like a.
I feel like they're
chili.
all like at different places. I feel like they're called something else, but we all know they're the same vibe. And I feel like a sweet chili.
All right. So what do you want it to go down as on the graphic?
Give me sweet and sweaty
All right.
because it sounds dope.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Also, I kind of wish I did. I just listed shit like as I thought of it. I wish I did do like an actual order, but it's all good. My next pick, I'm going Asian Zing,
okay.
and that's like a Buffalo Wild Wings thing. But
I looked at Asian Zing for a second.
you think that's a reach?
Yeah, I think
You weren't
it's a
gonna
reach.
pick it?
No, I wasn't gonna pick it in the entire draft, but I looked at it.
Yeah. I don't even know. Like, I mean, that kind of has like a little sweet and sweaty to it because it's a little Asian Zing. But I don't know. I think that shit's good. Mm-hmm. And it's like a similar, but it also has like a little Asian infusion feeling to it. So
that's fair.
But I don't think if you go to like a normal like bar or restaurant, they're gonna have an Asian. Maybe they do.
I think they'll have their own kind of thing on it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this one I'm going. There's 3 things. There's 3 wings that I want to pick, but I got 2 slots.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty confident you're not going to take any of these 3. So I need to play it smart. What's something you would take? So I might take that now. I'm going to go, and it's not the same thing, and I hope you don't say it's the same thing. I'm going to go teriyaki.
Yeah, it's not the same.
And that's not the same as Asian zing.
I'm glad you took that because I don't like teriyaki. Didn't even I saw it, didn't even put it on my list.
Okay.
You like teriyaki?
I like teriyaki, and I almost imagine I'm like eating orange chicken kind of thing.
Are you sure Are you sure you know?
No, not orange chicken. I
don't think teriyaki's orange chicken.
No, the teriyaki
like
chicken. Yeah. I don't know why I said orange chicken. Orange chicken's like sweet and sour kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, teriyaki on a wing, I think it flows. Mm-hmm. But I don't even feel like I'm eating a wing. That's what I'm kind of trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't on my list, but...
And it has such a distinct flavor.
Yeah, I just don't like that flavor, yeah.
I like that.
Gotcha.
And you don't even need to dip it in anything because it's so distinct.
Mm-hmm. All right. My next pick, I'm going...
orange chicken. What's good?
I'm going mango habanero.
I had that on my list too.
Because I just think that's like... I'm just going for like the... You hear this, you're thinking wings. You're thinking this is a wing sauce. So I'm honestly happy with what I have so far. But yeah, mango habanero, that's obviously a little sweet and then a little... Whoa, habanero, a little kick in there. So, yeah. And let's round off your roster. Your starting 5. What do we got?
And my last one, you're obviously not picking it because you got its brother in the draft. Mm-hmm. But I'm going with the dry rub lemon pepper. I don't need the
Gotcha.
I don't need the sauce. What, you think it doesn't count?
Like a.
I think they're 2 different wings.
Well, first of all, the way I had it on the list on the sheet is. Oh, I did have wing flavors. Damn.
If you think it doesn't count, I think it should count. That's a wing.
I think
that's a different wing.
You could have said like dry rub buffalo or dry rub barbecue.
You like dry rub buffalo?
Like a little.
Okay, fine.
No. Yeah, because I just think that's where you get into technicality. Like I feel like,
but a dry rub lemon pepper, I think, is better than.
Yeah, like that's kind of what I was. I didn't think I had to be specific.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because a dry rub lemon pepper is better. You do like the lemon pepper seasoning on that.
Yeah.
And it's more like.
I think if I have lemon pepper, I get sauce and dry rub.
Okay. And even though it's not the same thing, but sure.
It's not, but it's still the flavor.
I have my last one.
Yeah.
And this is kind of a player where I think he's the worst one in my starting 5, but we have him in there just because I think he can drop 20 points.
Okay, let's hear it.
And it's something I've only had 4 times maybe in my life.
Yeah.
A honey mustard wing.
Honey mustard wing.
Yeah.
Wow. Wasn't even in consideration.
That's what I'm saying. This player is easily my worst one on my team, and we're going to put him in the corner and don't really do anything.
Yeah.
But I've had a couple honey mustard wings, and it's been like, wow, like that's a distinct honey mustard flavor. And it's like, wow, this is on a wing. So It really gets you. It's an experience. I don't go for it a lot. Like if I'm going and getting wings.
Yeah.
You're not every place even has a honey mustard wing.
I would say less than 10% of places.
Yeah, I've only had it a couple times.
Yeah.
But if it is there, I do like to kind of try.
Just
dabble
try it and rip it.
Like B-Dubs doesn't have honey mustard wings.
Don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I knew I could have got him whenever, but
you just wanted to put that out there. Now, my last pick, I think it's different. But you might have something to say. I was going to go spicy garlic. Because that's like a...
Yeah. What do you think it was similar to?
Well, it's not... just because it says garlic parm, maybe a buffalo. Like it's...
All right. No, because Parmesan switches the entire...
Gotcha. Yeah, so I'm picking spicy garlic then for my last pick.
That's fair.
I just think that the garlic flavor, and then there's a little kick to it. It's good stuff. Fair. So we can recap our teams. Matt's starting 5 of this draft is Buffalo, honey barbecue, sweet and sweaty, teriyaki, honey mustard.
Yeah, when I look at this team, I think Barbecue and Buffalo are taking most of the shots.
Yeah, 100%.
They're complete ball hogging. They don't really mess with each other, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet and Sweaty, I think this is a guy who does his job.
Yeah.
And then
And not a lot of people know about Sweet and
not
Sweaty.
a lot of people know. Like sometimes he'll put up a triple-double and you'll look in the box score. You'll be like, wait a minute. Teriyaki, complete power forward. Literally complete power forward. Like sometimes you are not in the mood for that much.
No.
There's so much
Little too
going.
in your face.
It's very in your face. And Honey Mustard, like I said, this player almost shouldn't even be on the starting five, but he's had games.
He's had games.
But he averages like 3 points per game.
Gotcha. My starting five is garlic parm, lemon pepper, Asian zing, mango habanero, spicy garlic. And I just think, I don't know, I read those off and I'm just like, that's a squad. Like, you know,
Yeah.
they can all vibe off of each other and they all have a little distinct. And I think they're pretty distinct for wings. So let us know down below who won that starting five draft. And maybe some other topics you might want to see.
Or if you got any wing flavors that we missed.
Yeah.
I had Buffalo Ranch on there, but Buffalo Ranch really is a
unique.
yeah.
I don't know what I would call that.
Yeah.
It's a
I would
little-
rather have Buffalo and dip it in ranch than them
100%.
to
But then
start
for them
mixing
to
in the
mix
back.
Yeah, definitely a no-go.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our starting five draft segment with wing flavors. And yeah, we're going to move on to our next what are we calling these? Segment?
Next segment.
Yeah, next segment we're
It's
going
an
to
easy word.
Yeah. Next segment we're going to do bracketology. We've done this before, and this time you have this.
Yeah, I got it.
This time we're doing times to drink. So we're going to give you a day of the week. We're going to give you a time, and we're going to say, which time is better than the other time. What am I saying?
You got it.
Which we're going to go through the bracket, and we're going to pick and see what the best time to drink is.
Good job.
You want to give a little preview of the bracket, and we can kind of just talk it over? Or how do you want to do this?
No, I don't think we should
No
say.
preview? Okay.
No, I think it's just like
go.
boom. Here's the 1 seed.
All right.
Here's the 8 seed. Yeah, we ranked it top 8 times to drink.
Yeah.
Throughout the week,
Uh-huh.
and then we're gonna see, kind of discuss it, see where we go.
Yeah, let's get it.
So the 1 seed, and I think this is, I think most people would agree with this. Saturday at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
It's classic time to drink.
Mm-hmm.
You're going out, having a good time. Saturday is the time to go.
Yeah.
Versus the 8 seed, Thursday at 8 p.m. It's an early night, Thursday. Might have work on Friday, might be off, but still, it's a Thursday. Relax, grow up.
Uh-huh.
I think this one, Saturday has to win. I see no upset.
Yeah, I agree. Saturday's going to go ahead and there's no world where Thursday's going to.
But then you can't say there's no
okay.
world.
So, I can't say it like
That's
that.
also why I think Thursday is in the top 8. Thursday at 8 p.m.
I think Thursday at 8 p.m. is up there because it can be a great player. It's the first time that week for most people, I would assume, unless you're a Wednesday person. That you're
also, stop with the Wednesday. I hate. I didn't know that was a thing. Why? What is that? Are you just trying to keep going in the day? But if you say Tuesday seems like I'm gonna throw up everywhere. But Wednesday, we're just hump day.
Yeah, hump day.
Well, that's why Wednesday's not even on the top 8.
But I'm saying Thursday. That's where, especially in college, you're starting to think about weekend's almost here. Maybe we should crush a 12 pack and see what happens tonight.
Yeah,
and you can have a great
and
Thursday.
you wake up hungover and you're like, wait a minute, it's Friday.
Yeah, and if you have shit on Friday, obviously not ideal to have a Thursday. But I don't think you're giving Thursday enough flowers.
I like Thursday.
Yeah,
that's why it's in the top 8.
It's in a tough spot.
It's going up against a powerhouse.
It's going up against Saturday nights where
Thursday go out, less crowded. You're having a good time.
maybe some deals at the bar.
Maybe some deals. Wake up.
Thirsty
oh my
Thursdays.
God, it's Friday.
Yeah.
Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, but I think they're going up against a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Saturday takes it.
Saturday 10 p.m. moves on.
Yeah, moves on.
To the semis.
I agree. All right, we got the 4 and 5 matchup, which should be the best game of the first round.
Uh-huh.
We got Saturday again, but at 12 a.m. So this is
midnight Saturday, Friday night.
So Friday you go out, whatever, 12 a.m. Drinks should already have been flowing.
Yeah.
You had the pregame. You're probably at the bar right now, feeling good. That's a good time.
Saturday, midnight, 100%.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
Right? You are already feeling good. But it's going up against the 5 seed Saturday at 12 p.m. Okay, so
a little day drinking
both
Saturday.
on Saturday.
12 hours apart.
But a big difference. Different feel.
Yeah, 100% different feel. I'm just trying to think back to, damn, that was
Close your eyes and just think.
It's like, can we agree on this? Saturday, even from the day into the night, is going to be much better than Friday just night. Because Friday during the day, let's be honest, not like for most people, you probably have stuff to do during the day Friday, so you don't get the opportunity to day drink. So Saturday midnight, which is Friday night, you could be still tired from Friday and having, not being able to, have the full day to dedicate to drinking, versus Saturday, you're drinking during the day, you might have woke up hungover from Friday night, but you get to rally and you get to go. And Saturday noon is and we got college football on, and obviously this is in the fall, but talk to me.
I go back and forth on this, and this is why I think it is a good 4-5, because they're both different players and completely different, right? One is some people could even say 4, they should be a 1 seed. Bro, it's midnight.
Yeah.
This is when the party should be happening. But then, on the other hand, why I love the Saturday at 12 p.m., there's never arguments. Everyone's in a good mood. If you are drinking at 12 p.m., it's oh, I can't wait until later.
Yeah.
It's good vibes. So the 12...
I do think... I don't know.
That's why I go back and forth on... Because there's one where it's you're so excited for what may happen, and it's early, and you have so much time.
Yeah.
And then there's one where it's dude, this is prime time.
Yeah.
Low-key, they could be upset that they're the 4 seed. So just because of that, I think the 4 seed wins. I think that's prime time.
Which is Friday night and Saturday
midnight.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you're gonna rip that more often than you rip the day Saturday. So if we're going off that, then I get it. But I just think if you average out rating those experiences, there's been Friday nights where midnight, it's kind of just
it's not that great.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're cool with the 5, I kind of like the 5.
That's what I've been leaning.
Okay.
But also, I don't know. I feel we could be just completely missing out on the potential of, because I'm just trying to think Saturday you have your whole day, right? And and if you're going to start drinking, that's going to lead into an even better night, versus Friday, you might not start drinking until 6 p.m. And then, you might not.
I'm cool with an upset here because...
Let's go with the upset. Let's go.
And if you think about...
Day drinking on a Saturday.
If you think about, you're going to drink more at midnight on a Saturday, right? But you're definitely having a better time. You might not do it as much, but you're definitely having a better time.
Vibes are high.
The percentage.
Yeah.
The percentage of you being happy.
100%. Yeah.
I think is at 12. I like the upset.
Yeah. Let's take the upset.
The 5.
Day drinking on a Saturday.
And I think that's pretty close. And I think in the comments, I think you would be lying if you think that's not close.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think you haven't done enough of either if you don't think that's close.
Saturday noon.
Saturday noon,
their vibes are high.
You wake up and it's just should we?
Yeah. And it's what else we're doing? It's Saturday. Let's go. Let's get it going.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
All right, I like that upset. All right, now we did the double Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
We got the 3 and 6. It's a double Sunday.
Ooh.
But it's not what you're thinking. We got Sunday at 12 a.m., so midnight on Saturday,
yeah,
which should be a better night. Saturdays, more people go out. That's why they're a 3 seed and not the 4. Versus 6 seed Sunday at 2 a.m. So this is going a completely different route. 2 a.m. is bars close. We got after party hours. This is when the real partiers are out.
Yeah.
Because most of the people, they're oh, I need to go get food,
go
out.
I have to do homework and study tomorrow.
No, I don't think anyone. I don't think. I don't think that's like the main reason. And people go home at 1.
I mean, at 2 a.m. No, I'm saying at
No,
2
but
a.m. people want to be in bed because it's like, oh my God, I have so much shit to do tomorrow.
But these are where like the dogs are out.
Yeah.
And these, I've had absolutely amazing times. And I've had absolutely terrible times.
Yeah. But I think we were all alluding to the same thing here. I think 2 a.m. beats midnight on Saturday. And like,
Yeah,
it's
I
so hard
agree.
to, like, when I say that, like, I sound dumb because, like, it doesn't. I'm saying Sunday 2 a.m., which is technically still Saturday night, and then midnight on.
I agree. I think it's another upset.
2 a.m.
And I think midnight is a team that's overrated. I think it's overrated.
Yeah.
I think cliche-wise, you're saying, dude, that's when the party happens. What are you talking about? That's peak at the bar.
At the bar.
It's packed. It's peak at the house
But-
parties. But 2 a.m., you get to be with people where it's like, what is this dynamic now? You get to experience something and actually communicate with people
Yeah.
at 2 a.m.
A lot happens between midnight
A
and
lot.
2 a.m. on a Sunday.
I think another upset.
I think so as well. I think
the 6 wins.
because there's people.
I honestly think they win by 10, too.
There's people on Saturday nights who say, "Oh, it's 2 a.m. It's tomorrow's Sunday. Like I got to be up. I got to do blah blah blah, whatever." And then there's people where see it's 2 a.m. But you know what that means? The sun doesn't come up for another 4 hours, so we can still keep drinking. We can ride this night out and have a good time tonight because guess what? Tomorrow it's Sunday. We can't drink. We have shit to do on Monday. So let's ride out Saturday as long as we can.
If you want to get to know someone, 2 a.m.
2 a.m. on a
drinking.
Saturday into Sunday.
Boom.
That's where you meet the real dogs.
That's where you find out all the deep and darkest secrets about people.
Yeah. So we got another upset.
Honestly, that's like 4 a.m. That one.
That's when
didn't-
the sun's
That one
rising.
didn't make the top 8. It would have made the top 16 easily if we were doing 16.
Yeah.
And they could have had a Cinderella. What's the St. Peter's run?
Yeah.
Now we got the 2 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Friday at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And then we got Sunday at 1 p.m. as the 7 seed. And with this, I think the 2 wins.
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
I think the only reason Sunday's in there is just because
Football,
if
Sunday football.
we were up really late, or we got really drunk on Saturday night, maybe a couple beers while watching football can help ease the hangover. But I still think Friday night, 10 p.m., week's over. It's an easy win there.
Yeah,
There
week's
would be-
over. You've been looking forward to it, maybe at school,
Yeah.
work, maybe you're unemployed.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the 7 seed, the reason it's a 7 and the other one that's a 5, the Saturday at 12 is a 5, is, dude, you're going out on Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday, unless you're a degenerate and you're the man
Yeah.
and going out on Sunday, you're drinking, watching football, and you're stopping at Sunday night football
Yeah.
and you're going to
You're
bed.
not going crazy.
There isn't a
Friday's
there isn't
the
a,
beginning
There is
of-
a uh-oh. So I think the 2 seed wins that.
Yeah, I agree. So what do we got for the second round here?
We got 1 versus 5, and then we got 2 versus 6.
All right, let's start with one
1 versus 5, we got Saturday at 10 p.m.,
Okay,
and then we got the 5 seed Saturday at 12 p.m.
Saturday
Day drinking.
noon.
12 p.m. noon. This one I think we go
Saturday.
1.
Yeah, Saturday 10
The 1
p.m.
seed Saturday at 10 p.m.
Yeah, because
It's cliche, but
it's cool when you think about it because not cool, but it's interesting when you think about it because
2 hours.
if you really started at Saturday at noon, Saturday 10 p.m. could be out for the count. Like there could be there's people that can't make it. If you're drinking during the day, there's some people that can't make it to that Saturday 10 p.m. point. So if one happens before the other, that's where it can get. But overall, yeah, Saturday 10 p.m. you're having a much better time.
yeah.
Much better with
Much
strong.
better. Yeah, you love going to the extremes.
Yeah.
You could just say
Saturday 10 p.m. where
it's the time.
it's the time.
It's the time.
It's prime time. It's go time.
Maybe you're right before you're going somewhere. You're feeling good. 10
Yeah.
p.m.'s a good time.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think that wins.
Yeah.
And then we got 2 versus 6. We got Friday at 10 p.m. versus Sunday at 2 a.m. I think the upset.
Yeah. I mean, it really is.
Bro, the 2 a.m., the Saturday night
going back
that's
to your
now
point-
Sunday.
Going back to your point, though, 2 a.m. is either a great time or it's a I want to go to bed and forget everything that happened tonight time.
And I think this 6 seed is they have an upside, and I'm taking the upside.
You're taking the upside over the potential cons.
Yeah, I know they have cons. That's why they're the 6 seed.
Uh-huh.
But I think this team has the chance to even be a 1 seed if someone talks to me for a couple minutes. That's think bold. This team has an upside. Dude, 2 a.m. Saturday night into Sunday, bro, there's so many great things that could happen there.
Definitely. All right.
Best food of your life. Talking with someone, you're like,
I love how it just goes to best food of your life.
Best food of your life. Talking to someone, you're like, wow, I did not know they like me. all of a sudden, you're with some boys that are dapping you up and saying, oh my gosh, we need to hang out more. These are great moments at 2 a.m.
No, I mean,
Someone says, yo, we're having an after party with like the top 10 dopest people ever, and you're one of them.
Okay. Yeah, no, we get the point.
I think it has an upside.
Yeah, go ahead. 6 seed upsets the 2 seed.
Yeah, I like that.
Very underseeded then.
But then you could go, I think it's seeded correctly because a 2 a.m. punch a hole in the wall.
That's what I'm saying. There's a downside. And you're really only considering
2 a.m. someone's bawling their eyes out.
Yeah. All right.
But I think it wins.
It still wins.
All right, championship, we got a 1 seed versus a 6 seed. Saturday, 10 p.m. and Sunday at 2 a.m. And the cool thing about this championship is it's the same night.
Yeah.
Saturday, 10 p.m., you're drinking, having a good time.
Vibes are high.
2 a.m., you just went through a gauntlet, and now you're with the real ones, which is better.
Yeah, but like we've been saying.
And I think you have to go with the 1 seed.
Yeah, I think the 1 seed wins here. I'm glad you said that because I thought you were going to go on a tangent about, 2 a.m., I mean, that's where the greatest times happen. But consistently, it's up in the air. There are those great nights where 2 a.m. and onward is a great time. But if we're talking consistently, Saturday, 10 p.m., vibes are high. You know, we're pre-gaming, we're about to go out, whatever. That's the time to drink.
Yeah, I think if we asked AI and this was playing a basketball game, I think the 6 seed would have turned the ball over a lot in this championship.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think they would have folded. They had their run, but I think they're folding against the top dog.
Yeah, they're going to fold under pressure for sure because when it comes down to 10 p.m., like everyone's on the same page, right? Everyone's great, and then you get 4 hours of drinking involved. That's where the train falls off the rails, and really bad things can
occur.
It can turn into a bad night quickly.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think in the end we determined Saturday 10 p.m.
The 1 seed's the 1 seed.
The 1 seed's the 1 seed.
They're the powerhouse.
That's probably going to be everyone's best time to drink. But sneaky late night Saturday into Sunday 2 a.m. It will shock you how many memories you have from that time period, if you remember.
If you have a time that we didn't say, I would love to hear.
Yeah.
I would love to hear what's the best time.
Definitely.
And I would love to hear the reason. A Tuesday at 4 a.m. What's that?
Well, no, I mean, I don't think we're going to get a lot of those, but it's definitely not out of the question.
Tuesday 6 a.m. right before work.
Okay. We can move on. I like that. That was a good bracket, and it gets hairy when we're trying to describe.
Gets hairy. I've never heard you say that.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that. It gets dicey. It gets interesting when we're saying like Saturday midnight, but it's actually Sunday.
Yeah, you gotta use your brain a little bit. You do a little.
Yeah, because it's one night, but then it turns into whatever. That's how time works, I guess.
Yeah.
Next segment we have is an overrated, underrated segment, and we're doing sauces here. I know we did wing flavors, but we're doing sauces.
We're the sauce kings.
He's the sauce king. Matt is a big sauce guy, big sauce connoisseur. It's not condiments, it's sauces, or what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I just think condiments, you say it, someone might think you're saying condoms. And I feel like saying condiments makes you sound like a nerd.
Gotcha.
And I don't want to sound like a nerd talking about sauces. But I kind of do think it's different because a condiment, I feel like, is more like you could say anything. Like sauces, I think of dipping.
Gotcha.
Just in my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, sauces.
So I have a list of about, I don't know, 15, 20 sauces. I'm going to go through the list, and Matt's just going to talk. Is it overrated? Is it underrated? There is no properly rated here, though, so you're going to have to lean one way or another.
That's what I was thinking.
On really
judging these sauces. I haven't heard any of these.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, you could assume, what a lot of these are
what sauces are.
But, yeah, Matt's going to give his take on these sauces. So let's start it off. Overrated, underrated sauces with Matt. He's going to give his takes. Here we go. First off, we got ranch.
Ranch, I think it's... Wow.
See?
That's tough because now that we're not going properly rated, not everyone, but a lot of people love ranch.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with underrated just in the fact that I think it lives up to the hype.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Gotcha.
Just in the fact that I think it lives up to the hype. And I think more people could start using ranch on different things.
Appreciate ranch.
Pizza. Yeah. Ranch goes on pizza. You could use ranch for a lot of different things, but the thing I will say, ranch doesn't go on salads, and I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
It's too creamy. But ranch, I think, underrated.
Gotcha. And ranch is it a sauce? Is it a dressing? Let's address that.
It's a sauce. That's why I'm not saying dressing, because it's not going on salad.
Gotcha. But
technically, it is a dressing.
Yeah,
you could say that, but I'm saying you put that on salad, you're a fat fuck.
Next we got buffalo.
Wow. I love me a good buffalo.
Yeah.
Anything buffalo. I'm going to say underrated as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think buffalo is everywhere.
Yeah.
And people love buffalo, but I think you can start using it for more things, and you could start mixing it with other sauces too.
Mm-hmm.
I think the taste is
a little
just
lava sauce.
A little on your cheesecake.
Okay, no.
No?
All right, so is this going to...
sweet and salty.
All right. So ranch
underrated.
And buffalo are both underrated.
Yeah, because I think you could do... The reason I'm saying that is I think you could do more with them.
Then people... So give us an example. What are you doing buffalo with where people might be like, whoa?
I mean, buffalo I think goes on mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's not uncommon.
Okay.
I feel like that's like a...
I guess.
Like Wawa where it rips buffalo mac and cheese.
Yeah, I guess that isn't... But I see like a buffalo chicken mac and cheese. True. I guess that's... But... Yeah, I think you could even do buffalo with, like, dipping, like, carrots, celery, stuff like that. Like, you don't use it in that scenario.
Yeah, but you think that taste profile works with vegetables like that?
But, like, those are top 2 dogs that, like, people love.
Yeah.
So that's why it's hard to be underrated. But I think they're underrated.
Barbecue.
I'm going to say overrated.
All right. There we go.
I even said the wings, the barbecue wings, but... I think barbecue is too up there. They think they're a top dog.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not getting chicken nuggets and dipping it in barbecue.
Thank you.
Like, it's really not that good. Like, the sauce flavor isn't that good. That's why when you're doing the wings, you need, like, a honey barbecue, a hot barbecue? You need something with the barbecue.
Yeah.
So,
it can't just be flat barbecue.
And, dude, what do you really do barbecue with? Like, it's not going on a bunch of different things. Like chicken?
I think it's just like really chicken, yeah.
Dude, no, it's overrated. BBQ. Get out of here. Relax.
Honey mustard.
Wow. Because this is not a lot of people love honey mustard. I'm going to go underrated.
Okay.
Just because I think people love honey mustard, but I think people are going for barbecue more than honey mustard. And are going for different sauces like buffalo, and they don't respect honey mustard like that.
Gotcha.
Because I think people are also afraid of like mustard.
Yeah.
I think they're like, oh, that taste is too much for me.
Well, honey mustard is just
it's different,
completely different.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go underrated.
All right.
Honey mustard's so much better than barbecue too.
Next up, we got blue cheese.
Oh my god! Like actually. The biggest underrated thing ever. People are scared of blue cheese because they're like, oh, it smells like feet. What is it, moldy cheese? Please grow the fuck up. Actually grow the fuck up. Blue cheese crumbles.
Yeah.
Gas, put that on a salad. Honestly, eat that plain. Wash your hands after because your hands are going to smell. But no, blue cheese, wings, chicken, salads, blue cheese flows.
Gotcha. Next up, I think I know.
Just so you know, I don't do the dressing blue cheese on my salad that much because I think it's too creamy like the ranch. But yeah, Blue cheese flows.
Next, we got ketchup.
So overrated. So overrated. Ketchup is something that when you're in kindergarten, you get like a ketchup packet or like let's dip it. We're at like honestly anywhere the ketchup packets they just throw those out. No, ketchup is terrible. If I see someone ask for ketchup, that's your sauce choice.
Yeah,
that's actually terrible. I'm not saying ketchup is bad, but I'm saying there are so many better sauces.
Gotcha. I agree. But why is ketchup such like the standard?
Bro, it's literally you go to any restaurant, there's ketchup literally on the...
I know. So why?
How did I don't know there?
Why is ketchup
story,
like on a burger, every burger? Like why?
Dude, I don't know. Bro,
the standard.
And, like, there used to be like kids growing up would put ketchup on mac and cheese. That does not go.
Or just pasta.
Pasta. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't like tomatoes, but I love ketchup, and you just drink it. Oh, no. Overrated.
Next, we have sriracha.
I mean, I don't think it's really rated. I think underrated because I don't think it's rated super high.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it should ever be in the conversation with any of the sauces we just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it's good. It's a good tang to do.
But it has that kick in it sometimes.
It has a kick, but it's not the greatest flavor.
No.
But it's underrated.
Gotcha. Next, we have soy sauce.
Overrated.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, how many different foods are you putting soy sauce on? And it's so salty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have Chinese food, I have soy sauce or, like, things like that. But soy sauce isn't that versatile, and it's so salty. Like, and you don't even need that much soy sauce if you are having Chinese.
All right. Next we have Chick-fil-A sauce.
Oh my gosh. I think everyone loves it. Like, I've been talking to more people because I just talk about sauces all day.
Yeah.
And people love Chick-fil-A sauce. They love it. By the way, if you want to hear the mixture, it's barbecue, honey mustard, honey, mayo. And I believe that's it. They might have like a little bit of schmutz. But yeah, I'm going to go underrated just because it's the greatest sauce of all time. But I think...
Really? That's bold.
Yeah, it's the greatest sauce of all time.
Leaving it at that.
Yeah.
Next, we have, I don't even know if this is a sauce, marinara.
It's funny. When we started talking about this, I thought about marinara. I'm going to go overrated.
Mm-hmm. Talk us through it.
Just in the fact that, what are you really, like what? Mozzarella sticks you're dipping in? Pasta. I'm not a big... And this is obviously opinion-based. I'm not a big, like, red sauce on pasta. I'd rather have, like, a vodka sauce, like, white sauce, stuff like that. The marinara, I just think the consistency.
Chunky.
It's chunky-ish. I don't think that sauce is... And I think that's something like ketchup, that it just became a thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to go overrated.
Overrated for marinara. Next, we have hot honey.
That's such a niche thing. And I think more people, like I feel like it's
become such a thing.
And because like social media and trends. So I'm going to go overrated just in the fact that it's now becoming like a trend and I see more people using hot honey.
Yeah.
Like it's fine. It's not a bad flavor. It's just like we don't have to talk about it.
Also, it's expensive. Like just buying hot honey, it's like relax. It's really not a big deal. They're just monetizing off the trend. I think it's good, but I don't think it's. I think it's.
I've never like reached for it.
Yeah. Next we have yellow mustard, so not honey mustard, just normal yellow mustard.
Oh, I think underrated.
Underrated.
But I think honestly older people like yellow mustard. It goes on hot dog. It's so much better than ketchup. Like if you think I've ripped the ketchup and mustard. I don't mind it, but mustard goes more on a hot dog than ketchup. If you think that, you're probably 5 years old. If you think ketchup goes better, but yeah, mustard. I think that's a thing where people are like, ooh, that's like too much for me. Mustard, dip it in carrots. Not dip it. Dip carrots into the mustard. Yeah, I think mustard is something. It plays.
Next we have
also last name mustard. Sonic used to do it. Mustard on a burger is not bad.
Really?
Not bad at all.
I don't think I've... Also, I didn't like McDonald's used to do mustard.
Probably on something. I can't recall.
I thought it was on burgers, like they would have mustard.
I just remember Sonic. Maybe they still do it, Sonic.
And they rip mustard. And
They
you think
might.
that goes?
It goes.
Gotcha. Next we have tartar sauce.
Oh. I gave that like I don't mind tartar sauce, but I'm gonna go with overrated.
Gotcha.
How much are you dipping other than fish sticks? Like
fish and chips, yeah.
What and tartar sauce? You have too much of it. I'm not saying I drink all these sauces, but like it's like my stomach kind of hurts. It's like way too much.
Yeah.
There's too much going on, so I'm gonna go overrated.
Next we have A1 sauce.
I'm gonna go underrated.
Really?
And this might make people upset. Not a big steak guy. You could give me such a great steak, and I'll be like, okay, this is good. I think A1 makes it better.
Gotcha.
Chefs wouldn't like to hear that if I say, yo, could you maybe go get some A1 sauce in the back? And just for that fact, and A1 sauce also, I'm not doing it a lot, but I've done chicken nuggets in A1 sauce. Like, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Like, the sauce taste
it's a strong profile. Like
it's not bad. It could do stuff which will make people turn their heads and go, why does he have A1 sauce out? But I think just because no one's doing this, I don't think it could be overrated. So I'm going to go with underrated.
Gotcha. Underrated for A1 sauce. We got two more. Second to last, mayo.
Oh, it's underrated. Just in the fact that mayo, I think, is the number one selling condiment. I think mayo's literally in Chick-fil-A sauce that I was talking about. Mayo's in so many different sauces. It's the base. You need it.
Yeah.
I'm not having scoops of mayo, but mayo goes on sandwiches. Like you could just mayo makes everything
versatile.
Better. Pasta salad, there has to be mayo in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say mayo has to be underrated because it's a top dog. But I'm not dipping something in mayo.
Gotcha. Last we have sweet and sour sauce.
Wow, and that's a good last one. I'm gonna go overrated.
Really?
I love myself a sweet and sour. McDonald's has an amazing sweet and sour. Back to the orange chicken, sweet and sour.
Yeah.
It's good. But I think too many people think it's like their favorite, like sweet and sour. Like I've heard that a lot, that people are obsessed with it. And I think the obsession makes it overrated.
Gotcha. Because a lot of people are like, oh my God. Like,
yeah.
McDonald's
and then if you really
sour.
think about it, it's like, what actually is that flavor?
Yeah. Definitely doing something, but
it's doing something, but what actually is that?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I agree.
Yeah, so I think it's overrated.
All right, so that wraps up our overrated, underrated segment of sauces. We're gonna have some other categories there for the upcoming episodes. Next we have a start bench cut, but this isn't like athletes like we would traditionally do. This is with food, things about life, etc. So why don't we just jump into it? We have, I believe, six different start bench cuts that we're going to go over, and we can kind of discuss what we're starting, what we're benching, what we're cutting. So let's start it off with an interesting one. Weekend plans. Start bench cut. Going to the bar, house party, or going to a concert?
You want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm starting house party.
Yep.
I'm benching a bar, and I'm cutting a concert.
Exact same, yeah.
I don't really need a concert, to be honest. I know a lot of people are big into that. Really don't need that in my life. I'm fine with never going to a concert in my whole life. And house parties, there's more going on.
Yeah.
Don't have to spend as much money. You're probably with people that you like better.
I just think the reason
music.
people would say bar over house party is because it's harder to get like a house party together.
Like a good one,
and
too.
a good one to get going. But
if you have a good group.
But a good house party will always be a good trip to the bar. You're saving money. You can have a group that you want. Like you can practically create a bar in your house or whatever it may be. So yeah, I think definitely starting house party, benching the bar, cutting the concert.
And the anti-bar on a quick spiel, it's like if you're going to the bar and you're not looking for like a girl or a guy, like the opposite gender or a significant other, if you're not looking for that, and then you're also going there and not really talking to anyone, why are you going to the bar? I think a lot of people go to the bar because they're like, we need to go to this bar. Let me get my fit ready. And that's fine. If you like doing that, do it.
Yeah.
But it's like I think a lot of people go to the bar just to be like, I'm there. And then you're hanging out with the same group.
Yeah. And you're not
for just the atmosphere. And let me tell you, like, I don't think that atmosphere
paying like $10 for a drink just for the atmosphere and staying with the people that you came with.
Yeah.
You know, isn't. Some people enjoy that.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, but I would
take a good house party over that every time.
Yeah, I agree.
Next, we have cereal. So we got Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes, Lucky Charms. I'll take the wheel on this one. Hopefully we agree. Starting Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I agree.
Benching Frosted Flakes. Cutting Lucky Charms.
I don't agree.
Gotcha.
Starting Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Benching Lucky Charms. Cutting Frosted Flakes. So marshmallows and Lucky Charms really hit you. That's like crack.
When was the last time? When was the last time you had Lucky Charms? Like recent?
Probably like a year.
Gotcha. I've just obviously like growing up. That's always like oh my god, like the marshmallows, like this shit's so good. But I don't know. I just grew away from like the thought of Lucky Charms right now. Kind of just is like grosses me out.
The Frosted Flakes. Why did we say that at the same time?
What is your beef with Frosted Flakes?
No, I don't mind them. I think these are good 3. Frosted Flakes
isn't trying to do too much.
I don't know. I sometimes think it's too sweet.
I gotcha.
Lucky Charms,
you can't say Frosted Flakes is too sweet.
Yes, I can because
say the marshmallow line.
Yes, because this is what I do. You're eating, and then you get like a couple marshmallows, and you're like, "Whoa, that's a sweet and a lot." And then you get the most bland thing. You get the Cheerios in there, because that's basically what it is.
Sure, but I just think the marshmallow is like the whole point of Lucky Charms, and I think I've just outgrown being like, damn, this shit's good, because it's just really is not.
That's fair, as long as we agree that Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best, yeah.
Next one, chips, Doritos, Lay's, Pringles. You could go any direction. Go ahead, you go first.
I think there's the right answer on this one, and if we don't have the same, I'm going to be a little disappointed.
Well, I know what you're starting.
I'm starting Doritos.
Obviously.
I mean, Doritos, Cool Ranch, nacho cheese, even the spicy nacho. Actually, the spicy nacho isn't good. The sweet chili, that's what I was. Yeah. It's a sweet chili. Yeah, they got top dogs, and there's also more Doritos if you guys want to look out there. There's hot mustard. Then next, benching. I'm benching Pringles. Mm-hmm. I love a good Pringle. The salt and vinegar, the sour cream and onion, the cheddar. Pringles are good.
Yeah.
Lay's, I'm cutting. I don't think I've ever went for a Lay's bag when there's a different bag of chips. Lay's, to me, is bland. I think the barbecue's disgusting. The sour cream and onion's like, okay, fine. The original Lay's does nothing to me. I think Lay's just doesn't have enough.
I'll agree for the sake of this. I think, I don't know. Pringles are good stuff.
They're good.
Like, people don't give Pringles enough credit.
No.
So I might start Pringles over Doritos.
Is this a dumb question? What's the Pringles mascot? What is he?
Like what? Like is he? What are you saying? Like what?
Like I'm picturing him. He has a big head.
Yeah.
And he definitely has a stash.
Are you saying like is he?
What is he supposed to be? Like is he just like a human? Is he
a potato? I don't know. What is he?
I don't know.
It's not like a dumb thing.
I got it.
We might look dumb right now, but yeah. What is what is the Pringle guy?
What is the Pringle guy? The potato crisp brand, his name is Julius Pringles. Okay, so they're just BSing. So they're just sometimes just called Mr. P. Okay, so I think they just made like a person.
What? Oh, so it's a person.
But is it a person? Like, what is it supposed to be? Dude, it's a fictional cartoon mascot. Thanks. He doesn't represent any specific person. Gotcha. He was just designed to look friendly and a bit old-fashioned with a mustache and a bow tie.
Gotcha.
Think of him the same as Ronald McDonald.
So a person.
So, yeah. I guess it has to be a person.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I like Pringles.
Next, we have sporting events. We got college football Saturday, NFL Sunday, Thursday night football. I think it's clear. Cut Thursday night football. You're getting one game and one game only. And then it's really just a toss up between do you like watching the NFL or do you like watching college football? We can tie that back into like the atmosphere, what's going on. Obviously, college football has its pros. It's on a Saturday. You could be boozing. Not to say you can't be boozing on NFL Sunday, but as far as enjoyment, as far as how much I'm watching, I'm starting NFL Sunday, cutting college football Saturday, just simply off of that's what I'm doing Sunday. Saturday, if I have things going on, I'm not watching every college football game. It's like harder to keep up.
Yeah, I agree with you. Start NFL Sunday, bench college football Saturday, and cut Thursday night football. But I think it could go any way. Like if someone said anything, I wouldn't be disgusted because I've been trying to get more into college football, and I do understand the hoorah, we're a school, and it's a Saturday.
Yeah.
So it's like Sunday you're off.
Yeah.
But I'm more likely to watch the NFL games. And the Thursday night football, the reason why I think on here it's a cut, but someone could say, no, it's a bench or no, it's a start, just in the fact that, like, it's one game, you're probably watching the entire game, and it's the start of, here come the football games, tomorrow's a Friday.
Gotcha.
There's something about that
it sets the tone for the weekend for sure. You watch Thursday night football, it's like...
I've probably watched, not every, but most Thursday night football games. True. Start to finish.
It is underrated if we're putting that, overrated, underrated. It is underrated for sure. It's not always the greatest matchups.
No.
But
it's a game. It's a game you're watching.
It's a game. Everyone's watching it. Everyone's talking about it the next day. And it really sets the tone for the weekend, being like, boom, watch Thursday night football. Tomorrow's Friday. It should be light. And then work your way into the weekend. So I see where you're coming from with Thursday night football. Next, start, bench, cut, we have... potatoes, ways that potatoes can be prepared. I don't know how to say it, but we have potato salad, potato chips, and French fries.
Yeah, for me, it's clear. French fries start, bench potato salad, and cut potato chips. My dad's favorite thing is potato chips, just plain potato chips, but I'm cutting it. It does nothing for me. I really don't need it. The only way I would go for potato chips is if I have no other chip and I'm eating like a sandwich. I'm like, I kind of want a few chips.
Yeah.
Potato salad's good.
Good stuff.
It's good.
Yeah.
If you don't eat it. All right? Stuff's
I think
good.
I'm starting potato salad.
Really? I just feel like French fries I have too often. There's good fries. Like
potato salad, you could do a lot with. Like, there's a lot.
Can you?
No, sorry, not. Like, but I'm not saying do a lot with. I'm saying I think it's harder to mess that up than it is for.
No. Do not say that. Bro, potato salad, you start putting in way too much relish. Maybe put relish in that thing. You're like, what is this? Do a little weird sauce. You're like, what is this?
I guess you could have
the potato's huge. You're like, what the heck is this? That's not a chunk of potato. Bro,
just saying, like,
how are you messing up French fries? You've had a French fry where you go
like soggy fries, like shit that's just not crispy. Like, what are you talking about? Like fries.
But I feel like potato salad, you could get food poisoning.
All right, sure, yeah, I'll agree with you here. But like, if we're doing the best of the best, like, if I'm going for a side and I see they have potato salad, like every place is going to give you fries, so that's what makes it like not a special. Potato salad is kind of like let me try that.
All right.
And last we have beers. We got Corona, we got Coors, and we got Michelob. Start, bench, cut.
Why don't you roll with this?
Yeah, I'm going to start Corona, bench, Michelob, cut, Coors.
Got it. I think this is close for me.
Yeah.
I think the easy one start is Corona. I don't have Corona probably as much as Coors and Michelob.
Yeah.
But I think Corona with a lime, relaxing, good vibes in the glass bottle. If you're giving me in a can, I'm taking Coors and Michelob over that.
Corona in a can just ruins it.
Yeah, ruins the whole vibe. That's
like
not
if
why
you go
I'm
to a bar and it's like, let me get 2 Coronas with limes, and they give you the can.
Pour it out.
Drinking that as quick as I can and going to another bar.
I'm benching Coors, and then I'm cutting Michelob, but I don't mind either one. It's just mentally, I think placebo effect. I think I've gone for the Rocky Mountains. But I think we close our eyes. I think Coors and Michelob could taste the exact same.
Gotcha. I think we should at some point on this podcast.
I think
do
we
a
should.
blind ranking. not blind ranking, just like try and guess Michelob, Coors, Bud Light, Miller, and really just get to the bottom of what tastes like.
I think that really would actually I think that would put up views.
Yeah,
because people might think we're faking it. Because I think people are going to be Team Coors, Team Michelob,
but
Team Bud.
Yeah, but I think they all are.
I think
in the same region.
I think if we close our eyes, we will not get 100%.
Yeah. All right, so that's it for the start bench cut segment. Yeah, and I think we'll continue doing those in future episodes. And then the last thing is a best and worst. So we have 5 categories here. We're going to give you our best, and we're going to give you our worst in that category. I think I have this on my phone. Best and worst. So the first thing is fast food chain. You have the you have all that.
Okay. I'm chilling like a villain.
All right, so best and worst fast food chain. How do we want to do this? You go and then I go.
Rip the Band-Aid off. You can just say it, and I think I say best, you say best. I say worst, you say worst.
So my best fast food chain, I think it's clear, it's McDonald's. I've never not been satisfied with McDonald's, and I think it's going to be up there until they do me wrong. I think just going in there, the variety of things you can get, knowing that everything's going to be solid and you're not going to be disappointed. Now, you can complain about, like, this location McDonald's, doesn't, whatever. I just think it's, for the most part, it's pretty consistent, and you go in knowing what you're going in, knowing what you want, and knowing what you're going to get out of it.
Yeah, I have McDonald's. I think McDonald's has the best burger in fast food, best fries in fast food, best nuggets in fast food. I think McDonald's is something that I've never gone there and be like, ugh, that did not taste good. Yeah. I think McDonald's is the guy.
Yeah. And for my worst, I said Burger King. And this has just been on, like, occasions where it's like, we haven't been to Burger King in a minute. Let's go try Burger King. Let's go see what's going on with their menu. And they have some, like, cool things. Like, they have chicken fries. They have,
and everyone talks about chicken
rings
fries.
And
grow up chicken fries, it's just a chicken nugget, but they changed how it looks.
Yeah. But so, I don't know. Every time I come out of Burger King, it's like, okay, but I don't think I'm coming back for a while. Like it's always a thing where it's like, I'm just not, like, I'd rather just have gone McDonald's is kind of what it comes down to. And while they do have some, like I said, cool things on the menu where on paper it seems like this could be good, you never walk out as satisfied as if you go to McDonald's. So
yeah, I have the same exact thing.
Yeah. I had a feeling.
Yeah, Burger King's just a cult.
Mm-hmm.
If you're getting a Whopper, it just means they're chucking every single vegetable
lettuce, so much tomato,
in there.
So much
it's
onion.
not even gonna work. Yeah, no, Burger King does nothing. That's the reason why 20 nuggets are probably 50 cents.
And the fact that it's Burger King, but, like, the burger is legitimately just, like, charred. It just like, tastes burnt. Like, that's just what it is.
Yeah, Burger King, I'm cool with never going there.
And we say that because I feel like you've said that multiple times.
But then I get a gift card. Don't give me a Burger King gift card.
Yeah.
But I will go with it. I have to use it.
You have to use it, obviously. All right. Next, we have best and worst things about college.
Yeah, this was hard.
Let's hear it.
Not the best, but the worst was hard. The best, I really thought about it. I was like, college, day to day. What's the best? The freedom aspect, random weekdays with your boys.
Yeah.
Being like, oh, it's 9 p.m. Yo, you want to go Chick-fil-A right now? Like those moments, having a great time on weekdays that you wouldn't have had if you were just like in high school. Like you're not doing that.
You're not going out. And
this is the only time in life where you're going to be around a bunch of kids your age, friends that are on the same schedule as you.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I think those weekdays, it destroys weekend plans or anything. But those nights where it's like, oh, it's 10 p.m., should we go do this? You want to hang out, watch the game, do this, that? Yeah. I think that is the best times and memories that you'll look back on.
Yeah, I said the same thing, freedom. Yeah. You have an open free schedule besides your classwork, obviously doing like homework and shit, whatever responsibility you have. But overall, it's like the first time in your life where, you're living by yourself, really. You got to figure things out, but you can really manage your time and really have the freedom to, like Matt said, do random things on a random Tuesday. So yeah, definitely the freedom is the best thing about college. What about the worst?
The worst, I was thinking about it for a while, and I got on something that it might just be me. It just might just be me.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, exams are worth more in college than like in high school.
Yeah.
Like probably like sometimes you're like, oh wow, this is 20%. So sometimes I've gone into exams not knowing anything on the exam and sitting there and being like, crap, I know nothing on this exam.
Mm-hmm.
I've had that moment happen more often than in high school.
Yeah.
And that moment being in the classroom and people are like handing stuff in, just even the night before, because I'm hanging out with the boys on the weekday, having a good time making memories. I'm just not looking at the study guide. So I think something specific going into an exam, not knowing
that feeling in your
of just
stomach
being
where
like,
it's like, whoa, this could go bad.
Like you take a peek at it and like people are going up, handing in their papers, leaving, and you just finished the first page and you see there's 4 pages and you're just like, this is rough.
It's gonna be a rough 2 hours of your exam. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had along the same lines. I just said bullshit classwork, just like any sort of homework, paper, any like assignment that you have to do, and it's like, obviously you have to do it like it's school. Like at the end of the day, college is school. You got to do shit, but there's some times where you're sitting there and it's like, bro, I just don't want to do this.
Yeah,
right
better
now.
than having a job though.
Yeah. No, yeah, then exactly. You think about it from that perspective, and it's like, I'd rather be doing this right now than 9 to 5 and my life away. So
I'd rather talk to ChatGPT.
Yeah. Next, best and worst pregame vibes.
Oh, I like this a lot.
You probably got really specific and detailed.
Yeah, a little bit. The best pregame vibes is like, you know everyone there. Everyone knows everyone there. Mm-hmm. It's a few people. I'm talking maybe 10 or less.
Yeah.
And you got good vibes going. Someone's on aux, and you know they're playing good songs. Mm-hmm. It's just you guys. No girls. Might be controversial, but the girls don't need to be in the pregame. If you have a girlfriend or whatever, like see them a little bit later. Get the vibes high with your boys, because if your girlfriend's there, someone in the group is going to act different. It's going to change the dynamic.
Yep.
Maybe you're playing games, even though I don't like beer ball. Maybe you're doing that. Maybe you're having a good time. But the vibes are high. There's no arguing. You're getting excited for the night.
Yeah. My best was good group, right level of drunk, ready to go out. Maybe you are playing games. Maybe it's something that's like gets everyone active, but like definitely right level of drunk. Because you don't want to go. Because I feel like if you go out and you're already like hammered, and then you're going out and obviously like you're getting drinks, that's when the night starts to turn.
Yeah.
So you need to be I think the biggest thing is you're the right level of drunk. You got a good group. Everyone's on the same page. We're all going out. Because the last thing you need is people are leaving, then the group splits up somehow, and then you're at the bar with like half the group and you're like, where is everyone, or what is the vibe? And like people are drunk, people are pissed off. Like I feel like little inconveniences when you're drunk can derail the whole night. So just making sure everyone's on the same level, same page, and you're pre-gaming to prepare for a better night.
Yeah. And honestly, 10 is too much now that I think about it. I think even less
than 10 pre-game, you're saying?
Yeah, because I think every person you add, there's a chance of going bad.
For some reason, I thought you were saying drinks.
No. I was thinking amount of people.
Yeah.
Like I honestly think
too many.
Maybe just have 5.
Yeah.
Of close. Everyone's on the same page.
Yeah, 10, because 10 is a lot.
Because 10, that turns into like, oh wow, this might get rowdy.
You can fit 6 in an Uber, like an Uber XL.
Yeah, it needs to be everyone can fit in an Uber.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's
we're not doing. Yo, you're getting the Uber. You're gonna.
Yeah. Because then shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think at the end of the day, if it is a big group and everyone starts at one place, you're not all going to end up at the same place throughout the end of the night. People are going to want to leave. People are going to want to go different places.
But I think the pregame tends too much because then you're going to have people go over here, sit on the couch, and then that's a group of 3. Yeah. Then we have a group of 4 over here.
The group of 10 ends up splitting up.
They split up. So that's why I think you need one group of 5.
6. Yeah, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the worst pregame vibe?
Worst. Well, it kind of goes with what I was saying, but the worst would be you got 10 to 15 people. It's a friend of a friend. Like someone says like, yo, my boy's going to pregame. He's not really talking to the group. Yeah. Then you got like maybe someone brings their girlfriend and the girlfriend's friends, and they're sitting in the corner not really talking because they don't know everyone, and it's also like
you're not on the same page.
Girl-guy dynamic. Maybe you're playing Ride the Bus, you're playing cards, they're not really coming over. Yeah. The music, you're like, wait a minute, why is he on aux? I think the more people and the opposite genders,
and
I think
people
that's
you're not familiar with.
We do a friend of a friend, and he's like, yo, what's up, man? And you start no small talk. That's probably what it is. There's no small talk in a pregame.
Yeah, pregame is let's go. Like we're
not
drunk.
Small talking.
Like I'm not here to hear your whole life story. I'm here to get drunk.
That's
for
2 a.m.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it's the complete opposite of my best.
Similar. I said people sitting on the couch, just low energy, overall bad vibes.
Yeah, and that happens when.
Yeah, like when it's not like a group thing, everyone's on the same page. Like when it's little small section groups, that's where it's like, why are we hanging out?
Yeah.
Everyone needs to be on the same page. All right. Next, best and worst things to do when hungover.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so best.
Let's hear it.
Drink again.
That's the best.
That's the best.
So
I used to get hungover bad, and then I realized definitely drinking too much. And then I was like, wait a minute, I'm still getting hungover. Maybe drink water before, do that before, maybe just a bunch of different things. Eat cucumbers. Things help. I'm not going to lie. Things help. But nothing completely fixes it. The only thing that completely fixes it, and it sounds like an alcoholic, but I think it's called hair of the dog.
Yeah.
By drinking. You have 4 or 5 drinks, your headache is gone.
Solved.
And, like, on paper, like, then you do that, and then people are like, oh, the next day, you're going to be more hungover. But I'm going to be honest, when I've done that and drank maybe like 6, 7, and then I realized it's an edit. If you have 7 or 8, I haven't had the next day be like it compacted, like a compound. Yeah. So I think even though that's the degen way, I think if someone said you need to feel better right now, that would be the way.
Okay. I don't know how healthy that is for you long term. Just like keep drinking.
No, but you can't keep doing that. You can only use that. You can only use that one. You can only use that one max 2 days in a row, and then you gotta put down the alcohol and maybe get a Jersey Mike sub.
My best thing was to just rip Tylenol in water and then just sleep.
Okay.
Like when I've been hungover, and let's say I wake up at like 7 a.m. to like I have to piss or something, I always remind myself like, yo, rip Tylenol, rip so much water, go back to sleep, and you're gonna wake up at like noon, 1 p.m. and you're gonna feel a lot better than you did at 7 a.m.
Got it.
So,
well,
I know you're not a pill guy.
Nah, I've raw dog life. I don't take any pills.
Yeah, but that's what's been my best method.
All right. Well, if drinking isn't allowed, then I think the best method is, let's say your last drink's at 2. Mm-hmm. You now just start drinking as much water as possible. Like, even when you're like, I don't want to drink water, keep pounding water, and you stay up. Because I used to do a lot of research about this, which is probably not good. If you go to bed, like, right after your drink or something, like, it's not good, like, while you're sleeping. So if you stay up for, like, 2-3 more hours, go to bed at, like, 4.
Yeah.
Or if your last drink's at 12, go to bed, like, 2 or 3 without drinking. And just drink water throughout the entire time. Have, like, 6 water bottles, and then you're gonna wake up, you're gonna have to pee in the middle of the night, drink more water, and then while you're sleeping and people are like waking you up, just keep going back to bed. Like, literally just keep going back to bed. Sleep helps. Water and sleep.
Yeah. It's pretty much what I had.
But hit the pisser.
You need to piss.
You need to piss. Because then you can't sleep well.
You can't
like
sleep
you,
when
you have to piss, and you're just like...
God damn it. Yeah. What about the worst thing to do hungover?
Worst thing.
I have a list.
You have a list.
Worst things to do when you're hungover.
Got it.
And also, I'm not saying like to help the hangover. I'm just saying things that you would have to do hungover.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, good.
Early class.
Yeah, I had that.
Like a class where like you have to go to this 8 a.m. class.
Yeah.
Because it's either a presentation. You shouldn't be drinking before a presentation, but there's a reason you have to. Yeah. Night before you got caught up, you didn't really want to go out.
Got caught up.
You didn't really want to
Didn't really want to go out, ended up blacking out 20 drinks.
Because you wake up.
Went to bed at 5
You wake up, you hear the and then you go, everything hurts, stomach, head.
You're still a little drunk.
And you're just like, I actually have to do this.
Yeah.
And you don't feel real.
No.
You don't feel real at class.
The whole day's chalked.
The whole day is so chalked. And you feel disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely the worst.
I said going to class, hungover, waking up early, hungover, attending anything important, like even if it's like you have to go to like a birthday party or like brunch or something, like like anything that's like during the day where it's like you don't have time to recover from your hangover. Ugh. Yeah. It's just like such like, and it makes the night before worse knowing that you have to.
That's why I'm done doing things. If I'm done drinking, if I have something in the morning the next day.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Not worth it. That night is not worth it.
The night isn't worth it. You're just thinking about that the whole time. Then the next day is just so chalked. You have to do whatever bullshit you have to do. And then it's like you didn't get a good enough sleep. So it just throws everything off. Mm-hmm. Last thing for the best and worst is pizza toppings.
And mine, people are going to hate. Absolutely hate.
Here we go.
So the best, I have Hawaiian.
Okay.
Pineapple and ham.
Yeah.
I think the sweet and salty flavor, I think it goes perfect.
Yeah. I'm neutral to that just because it's like, sure, I get it, but like I'm not doing that. Okay. I'm not that guy.
Got it.
And, well, you probably rip ranch. You probably rip everything.
Oh, yeah. I think ranch could still go on it.
Yeah. Mine was just like a sausage, pepper, and onion.
Okay.
Like, I fuck with that heavy.
Yeah, you do like
just that. Just like a little sausage, and you got your little vegetable, peppers, and onion. It all blends together perfectly. Worst?
Okay, worst. So I've really thought about this.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, what, vegetables? Because, like, I'm trying to think of, like a cliche thing. And I'm like, to be honest, vegetables on pizza, I don't mind. And I'm like, it's like a white pizza. I'm like, I don't mind that either. I'm trying to think of things that, like, I wouldn't like in a pizza. Mm-hmm. Like, I've never really had a pizza. I'm like, oh, like, I really don't like that.
Yeah.
But then I thought about something that I never reach for. Yeah. Literally never reach for. And I like it if it's not on the pizza, but pepperoni. It sounds like an insane take, but I don't reach for it. If there's pepperoni and something else, I'm picking the something else. Just something, but if you just have pepperoni, I'm not gonna cry about it and take the pepperoni off. I'm eating the pepperoni, but something about the pepperoni on the pizza throws me off, and I can't tell you what it is. I can't tell you what it is because I think that's an insane take. I don't mind pepperoni, but
you're saying by itself. But then when you put it on the pizza, I feel like it's known for being on the pizza.
I feel like the pepperoni is trying to be the star, and I want to taste more of the cheese and the tomato sauce and the crust. Gotcha. That's how I feel.
Wow, I did not.
Yeah,
I was kind of even trying to understand what and then you said pepperoni. I was like, what?
Yeah, like I've never reached for a pepperoni when there's another pizza.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's whatever. But I just think like people are not going to be happy with that one. Because it's like
that's probably the second option to cheese for most people. Most
times, yeah.
Like what are we getting? Pepperoni and cheese? Like,
yeah. Mine was mushrooms. I just don't fuck with mushrooms. The consistency. I've come around to mushrooms, but, like, why am I getting mushrooms?
Got it.
I just think, like, I don't know. Like,
I just feel like it doesn't even taste like anything. Yeah, just the texture is just like a little weird. Yeah,
it's the texture. It's just slimy, and it's just like...
I haven't really been around the mushroom on pizza game. Like, I feel like I'm not around that a lot.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I was just...
It's fair.
Yeah. that wraps up the episode. It's a long one. I think we're over almost 2 hours.
An hour 58, I think, if I could say.
Yeah, so this was a long episode, but we got a lot done.
It was the first one. You have to
get the jitters out, get back in the flow of things. I think it went solid.
Yeah, it flowed. 2 hours of sitting here didn't feel like 2 hours.
For me, it kind of did. I started feeling like, oh, my
back was hurting. I did a little one of these.
Yeah, I needed a little stretcher. But, as we continue to keep posting episodes, we'll get better. We'll get more efficient, get more things done. But, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok. Definitely going to be putting as much content out there as possible. Trying to just stay consistent with this. Take a real stab at this podcast thing. We had like 3 or 4 summers of just posting, and that's grown us to what we have like 7,000 on TikTok. But we're really trying to see what happens if we stay consistent for in through the fall and the winter, and hopefully take this thing all year round and just really see what happens. Give it our all. So hope you guys enjoyed. You got any final things to say?
That was a good episode.
All right.
Yep.
How are we signing off? Because we never have it right. What would we say? We would say some bullshit at the other. Give us something.
I think that the best thing about the podcast is we don't have a conclusion. I think editing wise, I think it's just gonna go down in some way.
Yeah.
Maybe we're talking and then in the background it just fades. We don't need a conclusion.
Yeah.
We'll be back. That's the thing. We're gonna be back.
Yeah, we'll be back next week.
Yeah.